Hello, I'm Sujay, Feng Shui Intuitive here to empower you through this ancient Feng Shui knowledge. Today, I'm answering number one Feng Shui question. How do we create more wealth? There's a lot I could say on this topic, but I want to keep it simple, but most importantly, practical. So I'm turning this into a two-part video series. Part one, what to avoid for wealth, and part two, what you must do to activate your abundance. So this will be a part one video series where I would discuss top 5 feng shui must not for wealth, or better yet, 5 things I would never do as a feng shui expert. So here we go. So number 1, I would never overfill my home. This is a number one mistake I see, and frankly, it is a collective problem. We all have too many things blocking our wealth, and it goes against everything we've been taught to believe about our wealth, in that wealth is an accumulation. But from an energetic point of view, true wealth is in the ease of flow, meaning we need more room for the energy to flow. So this means for most of us living in the height of our capitalism with more than plenty sitting in our homes already, we're feeling more stuck than ever. In Feng Shui, emptiness is a potential. It's a room for new creativity, opportunities, and wealth to find you and to stay. So if your space is filled, there's no more room. Energy has no place to stay. It simply will pass right by you. And most of us don't hold on to things because we need them. We hold on to them because of fear. It's a scarcity mindset. It's a fear of letting go. It's a fear of needing it someday, fear of losing a version of themselves that we attach ourselves to, even when it no longer holds any meaning. But the wealth is not created by holding on to it tightly. It's created through circulation, through the flow. It's natural law of the energy, where the energy has space, it will move in. So take an honest look around your home. Extra tip, when decluttering, leave at least 30% more open in your space. Room for things to breathe, shift, and expand. And don't forget the visual spaces. This isn't just about closet spaces. We want to leave some of your walls and surfaces and rooms to open to. Number 2, I would never keep broken things around. You got broken things, you're not fixing it, addressing it. You just told the universe you're perfectly fine to be broke and not have life working in a proper way. When something is broken in your home, it's actually your home screaming SOS. By the time something's broken, the energy of your home has gone far down the negative zone. If your home is calling for help, you got to address it ASAP. Every single item in your home is reflecting you. This might not resonate with you right now, but as our consciousness grow, we will all come to realize that we are all interconnected. Nothing is separate from you, and especially your home, which intimately mirrors you. When something is broken, it's part of you that needs to be addressed and healed. Broken things leak out your wealth. Trust me on this. Don't ignore it. Number 3, I would never ignore any water issues in my home. You know, the first thing anyone should do when looking for a new home is to check the water pressure. Have you ever heard of this before? Guess what? They're onto something because water is wealth energy. Let's break it down. Low water pressure is restricted or slow money flow. Blocked pipes, stuck or delayed wealth. Leaky faucets, money gradually slipping away. Flood or burst pipes, overwhelm, loss, or difficulty holding on to money. Water shows you how the energy is moving through your life. So pay extra attention to the flow. Because for me, the time I lived in my tiny home, I barely had any water pressure. It took me so long to get anything done. And my wealth, let's just say, was a very humbling experience. So whenever I use my water now, I'm forever incredibly grateful and hyper aware of the flow. Number 4, don't keep all your windows wide open all the time. Yes, we all love big windows and natural light. But in Feng Shui, everything comes back to balance and containment. If the home has large windows and doors that are constantly open and left without any window treatments, your energy has nothing holding in its place. What happens? Money comes in, but it also leaves just as quickly. This is especially amplified if you have windows and doors directly facing each other. That creates a straight path for the chi to rush in and exit without ever settling. So while it may feel expansive, it can create instability in your finances. So add curtains, blinds, or sheer layers. Something that can allow lights in, but also give the energy a place to land and stay. Another perspective, if you love looking out the window all the time instead of towards the inside of your home, your focus is always outward and your wealth will also follow through. So, lastly, number five, don't ignore your money sector. Two major areas of your home is your front door, where all the energies comes through, and your southeast is the areas of your home where the abundance is reflected and amplified. It's your money corner. Few things to avoid here. Don't place too many plants. Yeah, I see this too often. When you overcrowd this area with too many plants, the energy becomes overgrown and scattered. Instead of focused and intentional, when the energy is scattered, money tends to behave the same way. Don't make these areas dark, heavy, and lifeless. Dim and emotionally flat, boring areas mirror our low motivation, stagnant income, and missed opportunities. And don't just keep good enough things in these two areas. And I'm not saying you need to upgrade everything in your home, but when it comes to these two areas, you want to hold your very best standard. And good enough energy, it will do just that. It will maintain your energy at best. But that's not what we want here. We want abundance. So, also, I want to say new doesn't automatically mean better. What matters is the quality, integrity, and cared for condition. So, in my Southeast, especially because it's my kitchen, I make sure everything is in the best state. No chipped plates, no worn out tools, nothing that feels tired or on its way out. And I like to keep all my metal appliances very, very shiny because every object in your space is communicating, and we wanted to say, I am worth $1,000,000. So, what about you? Did you find any of these helpful? Or what are some of your own personal must nots for wealth? If you watched this far, thank you for being part of my community, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next video for the Feng Shui must do for wealth. Bye.